Last week, I compared the Sex Pistols' debut with Public Enemy's It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. But now, I finally have the results. And the winner is, drum roll please, the Sex Pistols. While Public Enemy has been eliminated, the Sex Pistols have just moved on to round 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this next comparison. Since soul and blues are some of the oldest genres, many artists take inspiration from them. However, 2 artists that I can think of that incorporate both of these genres are James Brown and the Rolling Stones, which is why I'm comparing the Rolling Stones album Let It Bleed with James Brown's album Live at the Apollo. But which album is better? Well, let's find out. In October 24th, 1962, James Brown performed at the Apollo Theater with his backing group, the Famous Flames. Brown wanted the recordings of the performance released, but his record label, King Records, was originally opposed to releasing it as it contained no new songs. King Records eventually agreed to release Live at the Apollo after pressure from James Brown and his manager Bud Hobgood. To the record label's surprise, Live at the Apollo was a rapid-selling album, spending 66 weeks on the Billboard Albums chart, peaking at number 2. Many record stores found themselves unable to keep up with the demand of the product. 5 years later, the Rolling Stones were in the middle of a transitional period. Brian Jones, their band member, was replaced during the production of Let It Bleed by Mick Taylor. As a result, the album was delayed 5 months from its scheduled release. Despite this, the album was released to critical acclaim, and it charted number 1 in the charts, surpassing the Beatles' Abbey Road album. Alright, now that we've gone over the history, I think it's time we discuss the musical styles of each album and how they're important. James Brown uses many different musical styles, such as R&B, soul, and even some gospel. Along with the different musical styles, James Brown uses simple subjects for lyrics, such as love. In many ways, the Rolling Stones are very similar to James Brown. In addition to using some soul, blues, and gospel, which is most evident and you can't always get what you want, they also use some country rock. The Rolling Stones also provide a variety in lyrics on their album Let It Bleed, including commentary on the Vietnam War, the hippie movement, politics, and love. If you're still unsure about which album you like better, I'm going to play 3 clips from each album, and then you get to decide.
If you leave me, I'm gonna break it. If you leave me, I'm gonna break it. Gonna love. A glass of wine in her hand. I knew she was gonna. Who's greater than a star? Well, someone running.
So, which album is better? Well, that's where the You Decide It aspect comes into place. Click on the link in the description below, and that'll bring you to a poll where you, the viewer, get to vote on which album you like better. But overall, I highly recommend you check out both albums as they are both excellent. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.